Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Taking a look at Boston. They have a chance to end things right here, Greg, on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Smart. Tatum on the wing. Over Hunter. And the basket by Tatum.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Young finds Hunter. And the 3 off target. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Horford. Buries it from 3-point range.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Young. And he drops it in from the low post. Young's got 5.
Even though he'll never be big, Trae Young plays bigger than many thought he would.
Smart passes to Horford. Over Collins. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Smart.
He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He told me that despite their success so far in the series, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, yes, we have a chance to finish this off. But I want us thinking about each moment of the game, rather than whether we win or lose tonight. We can control what we put into each moment. We can't control the overall outcome. Interesting philosophy, Kevin. We'll see if his guys were paying attention. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Young. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Boston ends up going with the new group. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hunter. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Murray after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three. And that one is good.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Hauser. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the three ball. Give me back that momentum.
He takes it in. Yep, that one goes.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young. He's got 11. And there's Murray on the assist from Young. Murray's got his second basket.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's Williams, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
What you like about White, he plays with his head up, willing to share the wealth with his teammates.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes to Brogdon. The three ball. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 9. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Muscala. Young with a terrific move and the bucket. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Boston. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Pritchard. Williams for 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
There's Here's the pass to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team. Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Johnson. And Griffin subbed in for Bogdanovich.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
And it's White missing. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. And the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
From deep. Collins against Williams. Over Collins. And it's Boston with another.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Young. Shoots the 3. Rebound Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they looked right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 6 here in this quarter. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Smart. Shoots from the elbow. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart. That's 7 points for Horford.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big. Versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Passes it to Young. From deep three-point range, another three for Atlanta.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Here's Murray. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the three ball is good. Hunter's got himself on the board with three there.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Here's Tatum. Williams trying to break free, and it's Boston with another. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Now, here's Capella, and it's in there. Capella's got 6 here in this quarter.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Horford. Williams trying to break free. Horford gets the bucket. And it's 9 points for Al Horford. Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes a three. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. Boston leading by 8. Outside Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeAndre Hunter.
What's up? And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Now, here is Young. He's got 23.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Murray against Brogdon. Murray kicks to Okongwu. Young for 3. Good for his 9th pick and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Now here's Bay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And Tatum, he can create space. He can shoot over people. Does it in both the half court as well as transition.
Here's Young. Rebound by Muscala. Outside Tatum. With 1 on the clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but on myself, don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Chet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.